Well, Alzheimer's is a devastating disease that affects not only the individuals diagnosed, but their loved ones and their families as well. The Walk to End Alzheimer's is a powerful event that brings people together, uniting them in that shared mission of finding a cure and improving the lives of those affected by this illness. Well, this year's walk is right around the corner. Getting us ready to lace up our walking shoes this morning is Lisa Young, Senior Walk Director of Greater Kentucky in the Indiana chapter, and Brianna Craddock, U of L practicing student with the School of Nursing. Ladies, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Great to have you both here. I feel like once we turn the page on 4th of July, we become very focused on fall events because now is the time. I know this is in October, but I feel like this is something you can begin preparing for and organizing your team right now. Why is that important to start now?
It's so important to get started early because we set a big goal this year of reaching $500,000. So in order to do that, we need all of our teams to start early. We're looking for 300 teams this year. We currently have 183 signed up, which is phenomenal, but we need the rest of the folks to get on board too. And the sooner you start fundraising, the sooner you can earn some really fun things, your walk t-shirt, your champions medal. But the walk is so much more than just a walk. It's our largest support group for the year.
Yeah.
When people come out, this disease isolates folks so much. And to come to the walk and to see others that are on that same journey that you're on, and based on the color of our Promise Garden flowers, people understand where you are. Myself, I carry a purple flower because I lost my grandmother. Others carry a blue, denoting that they have been diagnosed. Others carry a orange or yellow, which is a supporting, or they're a caregiver. And so when you look around and you see those pinwheels and you see all that beautiful color for the day, it brightens your spirits and it lets you know that you're definitely not alone in this journey. You have many, many people that are surrounding you. By 2025, we expect 85,000 people in Kentucky to be diagnosed with some form of Alzheimer's.
I was going to say, I feel like every week I hear somebody, we all know somebody now,
Yes.
multiple people that have been affected by Alzheimer's, and it's terrifying. And there's this mystery almost around it because you want there to be a cure, you want there to be an answer. And I think the great thing about this walk is that money is staying, it's very hyper local, and kind of the
Yes.
money raised from the walk is being used. How is it used right here in our community?
So we use the dollars used here locally for the fundraising dollars are used specifically for care and support and education. So when you come to the Alzheimer's Association and you're asking for help, we don't charge for anything. So all the support groups throughout town are fully free to anybody who wants them. An education opportunity, training for businesses. If a company would like us to come out and do some education for them, just so they can understand what some of their employees are going through, we are happy to do that. And there is absolutely no charge for that. And research dollars are utilized here, and we have funded projects at U of L and at UK Sanders Brown.
You have some events that are leading up to it. You have this Community Caregiver Summit happening in July. And Brianna, you can kind of speak to the way that you're reaching out into the community to make sure the underserved are getting the support they need. Kind of tell us a little bit about why it's important to come to the summit and the work that you're doing.
Yes, thank you so much for asking. It's extremely important. Us Against Alzheimer's has calculated that about 40% of African Americans and Latinos will be diagnosed with Alzheimer's and live with Alzheimer's, which is devastating. And I personally was impacted by this statistic where my grandmother in 2020 passed away from Alzheimer's complications. And this community care summit is amazing because it's bringing resources to families of underserved populations that wouldn't normally receive those resources. And so community partners like myself and others in Louisville are really excited to bring these resources to the African American, Latino, and people of color community to hopefully combat that, knowing that there are cutting edge research, technologies, treatments, and other resources to help caregivers kind of combat the complications of Alzheimer's and this devastating disease.
I think sometimes just knowing that you're not alone and that there is some ideas and some hope and research going on that just kind of fuels
Absolutely.
a whole family. Because how we mentioned off the top of the segment, it's not just those that are living with it, just affects everybody within that circle. Anything new about the walk this year that you want to remind people about that's new to this year's event?
Well, we're still in the planning phases,
Okay.
and we'll be holding the walk at Louisville Slugger Field on October the 14th. They're a fantastic partner to work with. It'll be very exciting. We have some great sponsors this year who will have some wonderful things to hand out to those who participate. Just be ready, because you never know what fun thing could happen
What's
there.
around the corner there? Well, ladies, thanks so much for stopping by Great Day Live with all this information. If you would like to get more information on the Caregiver Summit, or now's the time, register that team, get involved, and begin raising money for this year's walk. Go to alz.org/KYIN.